Hey guys, been a minute since I've vlogged, but I'm going to be going to the Trash Taste podcast live show. I am so freaking excited and I just wanted to share the experience with you guys. I ended up getting the VIP ticket, so I have some great seats. I'm very excited. I think I'm in the second row from the stage, and I also get a pre-show VIP Q&A and a VIP merch package. So I thought it would be fun for you guys to see what's in the merch package and hear about what the Q&A and VIP thing was all like. So I just wanted to share the experience with you guys. Hopefully I can include a couple little pictures or clips or something, but obviously I'm sure there's gonna be restrictions on recording and stuff during the show, and I'm going to respect that. So I'll show you guys what I can, and what I can't show you, I will tell you about. I am literally so freaking excited to see Trash Taste live. I am a really big fan of all of the guys. I think they're all incredibly talented, and I'm really excited to see them do their live show. And obviously, I just think it's super exciting that they're getting the opportunity to tour and do this live show and selling out all of these shows. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm literally so happy for them. I'm honestly like weirdly nervous for the show. Is that weird? I don't know. I just feel like as like a fellow content creator, obviously at a much smaller scale, but just as a content creator and as somebody who's like done theater and choir and all of that, like I just get like nervous for people about performances. So I'm just like, I want this to go so well for them. They've got this. I was so freaking excited when they announced this tour though, because I didn't get to see them at like Anime Expo and stuff, and I was getting some serious FOMO. So I was really excited when they announced the tour. I literally bought tickets right away. Just quick little fit check. We've got just the Steady Hands Akatsuki cardigan. My first time breaking it out. I figured Trash Taste podcast, a room full of anime fans, is the perfect opportunity. This will be my first time seeing Garnt or Connor in person at all. I have met Joey before at Anime Expo years and years and years ago. I don't even remember which year, maybe like 2016.
Hey, guess what I'm here with?
Oh, I'm the anime man.
Joey. What's up? And then I guess we can just pose for a picture of this. Thank you, it was nice to meet you.
And he was super nice, and he used to be subscribed to my other YouTube channel. I don't know if he still is, because YouTube took away where you could see everybody who was following you, and his things are private. So I don't know, maybe he's still subscribed. Who knows? It's really embarrassing if he is, but maybe he is, I don't know. But I have met him before, so I'm excited to see him again, and I'm excited to see Connor and Garnt for the first time in person. I'm really excited for them. I think it's so cool that they're getting all these awesome opportunities, and I'm very excited to see what this show entails. So let's go find out. Okay, so it is a couple days later now, and the Trash Taste tour was literally amazing. So I'm gonna tell you guys all I feel like I can about it. I don't wanna give too many spoilers or anything. And all I got from the show was this one terrible picture and this like 1 second awful clip. They gave like 15 seconds to do photos and videos because they didn't want people recording or taking pictures and stuff during the show because it was really interactive. So I had thought that I was recording like their whole 15 seconds or whatever. And then at the end, when they were about to be like, oh, put your phones away now, I realized that I wasn't recording. Hadn't pressed record, so then I like panicked and recorded like 2 seconds of stuff and got like one awful picture where you like can't even see their faces, but I tried. That's what I've got for you. But I can tell you guys a bit about the VIP experience. So we had to arrive a bit earlier to the show, about 2 hours before the show started. They did a pre-show Q&A with the VIPs. I think there was maybe about 100 VIPs maybe. I'm not totally sure. I was like the third person in the theater, and I just like went in and bought my merch really quick. I got the t-shirt from the tour, and then I really wanted the sweatshirt, but I was like, girl, you've got like a billion sweatshirts. You don't have room, get the t-shirt. So I did. And so then while we were waiting in line for the VIP to get in, they gave us our VIP like special merch. So they gave us a golden Trash Taste VIP pin, very cool. And we also got a Polaroid that was signed by one of the members of Trash Taste. I got one signed by Garnt, and this picture makes me laugh so hard because it's just very like ominous. But I kind of love it. And it's cool that I got a picture with all three of the guys in it, because some of them are just like, you know, one of them. So it was cool that I got a picture of all three. And then we also got this super cool and fancy VIP lanyard with their very cool tour like poster and artwork thing on it. It looks so cool. So I'm really excited about that. Definitely keeping that and hanging that with my other event lanyards from like cons and stuff. And for the pre-show Q&A, you got to sit wherever you wanted. So girl, I sat anywhere. I sat in the front row, like literally front and center, like actual center seat. And I ended up being right in front of Connor. So that was really cool. just like, you know, right up close and personal with all of them was really fun. So yeah, that was really cool. Just sitting, you know, up front and whatever with them. It was kind of like, it's always weird seeing YouTubers in person because like, I mean, obviously you just like know them better than you would know like, you know, Justin Bieber or something like, so it just felt like really normal. I don't know, like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people still feel like really starstruck for like meeting YouTubers and stuff, but I don't know. Whenever I meet YouTubers, I kind of just see them as just like homies, like not in a parasocial way. Don't come for me, but just like, I don't know. Like I also post YouTube content. I also work in the film world. So to me, they're just kind of like peers, like coworkers, I guess. Coworkers that are way higher on the food chain maybe, but coworkers. But yeah, so felt oddly normal just sitting right in front of them and listening to them do the Q&A. Like just felt like, oh, okay, like this is fine. Like just, you know, chatting with the pals. And also it's just like watching them on YouTube kind of like he's sitting right there in front of me, but I'm just like, oh, this is about the you know, YouTube screen distance. I don't know, it just felt really normal. I don't know if you guys were curious about if it was like, oh my God, like they're right here. I'm like, they're in the flesh, but like it just feels normal. They're just normal dudes. But yeah, got to just listen to them do Q&A questions for an hour, super chill. Everybody was super cool. Nobody asked anything, you know, very cringy or too far or anything. So that was great. Love that. We love to see people just respecting boundaries and not making it weird for everybody. And I didn't get to ask my question to them, but what I was going to ask, if you're curious, is I was basically going to ask them just like out of their entire YouTube, like content creation careers, what is like the one thing that they just really look at and think of immediately when it's like, I'm like just so proud of this. Like this is like the thing of my career, like a video, a partnership, collaboration, project, sponsorship, anything. Like that's what I was gonna ask, but I didn't get called on, but that's okay. But yes, they just answered our question for about like 45 minutes to an hour, and then they went back and we waited about an hour until the show. I did go alone, but I was sitting next to a very nice girl, so that was great. I was worried I'd be like, I don't know, didn't want to be next to somebody with bad vibes, but she was very nice and cool, so that was great. But like the energy of the crowd was great. Everybody was very nice and funny, and like nothing was like cringe or yelled out that was like too cringy, so that's good. But people did kind of like yell back and forth and have like some banter with the guys, which was like fun. It really just felt like you were in a room full of like friends. You know what I mean? Like it just felt like you were all very a part of what was going on, even if you weren't like personally speaking yourself. And then I don't want to go into too much detail about the exact things that went on in the show. I'm sure the guys will share that and maybe eventually share videos or something from some of the shows or just talk about what happened at the shows. So I don't want to give too much information, but they have said that the shows are very interactive, and that is true. And it was a lot of fun. They really did make everybody feel a part of the show without it being kind of like first day of school icebreaker vibes. Like when it said it was interactive, I was like, am I gonna get like called on? Am I gonna get like pulled up on stage? Like I was a little nervous. I was like, first day of school icebreaker, do I need to have like 2 truths and a lie prepared? Like, or just like they had a ton of ways for people to be involved without like, you know, needing to talk into a microphone or anything like that. So very, very nice that everybody got to be a part of it. The best way that I can describe the show to you without telling you the exact format of the show is that it was very patriotic. Like very just ironically patriotic. Like when I say I've not been to an event that felt as patriotic as that in a long time, I'm being serious. Like I think on everybody's part or nearly everybody's part, it was very like ironic patriotism, but it was just really funny. I don't know. It was just so funny. Just seeing them kind of like learn about America and just like really embrace this idea of just like, yeah, like it's America. Like, I don't know. It was just funny. I don't know how to explain it without like telling you guys word for word everything they said. I can say that the Trash Taste Tour is the most USA chants that I've ever heard in my life. Living in America my whole lifetime, going to sporting events, everything. That is the most USA chants I've ever heard in my entire lifetime. 4th of July has nothing on the Trash Taste Tour. It's literally the most I've ever heard or been a part of. So that was like a very interesting, funny experience. But just like people chanting it to just like everything, like ironically, it was just funny. Like, it felt like everybody was kind of just in on the same jokes from like the podcast, and just everybody very much took on like a similar vibe during the show. So it just made it really fun to be part of the audience. Also, one of my favorite things that came out of the show and the tour is Trash Taste discovering how much the Midwest specifically, and maybe all of America, I don't know what they'll find out on the rest of the tour, but just how much the Midwest specifically hates on Ohio. It was amazing, and Connor led an F Ohio chant, and it very much felt like a sporting event, and I was there for it. Loved it. They really just grasped the essence of being a Midwesterner with that one concept, and I love that for them. They all had very, very good stage presence, and all just very different and unique like styles of performing on stage. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, it'll probably make sense to the people who saw it, but I don't really know how to describe it. And I was seeing one of the shows earlier on the tour, so they haven't done that many yet. So honestly, really, really impressed. They did a great job. I mean, I'm sure they're used to like being in front of crowds and stuff with panels and all of that kind of stuff, but these are big crowds of people, and it's a tour that you're having to keep the audience engaged for a couple hours. And, you know, it's not just like people asking questions and stuff at a panel where you're getting like prompted with content kind of. So it was really cool to see them on stage versus like them in their videos. And I think that they did a really awesome job. Like, they were great at getting the crowd going. Like, honestly, just did such a great job making it like an immersive back and forth experience with the audience. And you never really felt like you were just watching a show. You just kind of felt like you were all like hanging out and just kind of like having a good time. Like, I would say just being at the show, you felt very a part of the back and forth of like the jokes and just the fun and the banter and everything. Like, I just like cannot express how great of a job they did at making it just feel like just everybody was a part of it. Like, we were all in on the jokes. We were all just like a part of this same thing. Like, it's so hard to explain. Like, it's not like it was like this stand-up comedy thing where you're like, oh, haha, they made a funny joke. It was very much like, oh, haha, we're joking around together, even though you weren't like directly joking with them. I don't know how to explain that, but they just did a really great job of making it a unique experience and not like you were just kind of like watching a show and sitting there and like very separate from them kind of. I feel like they've kind of been opening up tickets days of shows like a few last minute. So if you do get an opportunity to go or buy a ticket off of somebody who can't make it anymore, I highly suggest going and checking the show out. It was really great and a really fun and cool, unique experience. And who knows if they'll go on tour again? I don't know. It'd be cool if they did, but I feel like sometimes these tours are sort of like one-time deals. So I would definitely say go if you get the opportunity to. It was a lot of fun and you don't want to miss out. I just really always feel really proud when I see YouTubers that I watch doing super cool stuff. And these guys are super inspirational to me. And Joey was cool enough back in the day to share one of my videos when I was first starting out and subscribe to me when my videos were just in their most cringe phase. So I really appreciate the support from him. And they've all been big inspirations to me with starting this second YouTube channel to do anime stuff. Even though a lot of them would argue that they don't really do anime stuff as much, but they're just really inspirational to my content. And so it was really awesome to just see them do such a big thing and like have so many people just there for them, supporting them and loving what they do. So I'm really proud that they got to go on this tour. That's so cool. I hope they have the best time in America. I am very excited to just hear all of their thoughts on America when they get back to Japan. Like, those podcasts are going to be amazing. I'm sure they're going to have so many stories and so many things that they've learned about the US, so many foods they've tried, good and bad. And I'm very much looking forward to hearing about it all. And guys, if you see this, you put on an amazing show. You guys should be very, very proud of yourselves. It was a lot of fun. Everybody had just a great time. I hope that the guys have an awesome rest of their tour, and just know that you guys literally killed it. It was so fun and amazing. I was laughing the entire time, and you did a really great job making it feel super personal to the place that you were at, and just helping everybody feel like they were a part of something. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I couldn't share more information with you about the show. I just really don't want to spoil it and wanted to respect the fact that they're trying to keep, you know, it like on the down low of what they're doing until the tour is over, I'm sure. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about the show, ask me in the comments and I'll answer what I can answer without spoiling things. Like, don't just be like, what happened? Because I don't want to ruin it for people that haven't seen it. But give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know how long you've watched Trash Taste. That'd be really cool. Let me know how long you've been watching them. I've literally been watching them forever. I've been watching Joey for maybe like 7 years now. which is crazy. And it was probably about like 6 years ago when he shared my video. I've been watching Connor for a few years now, but I had watched him back in the day when he did the Sebastian prank calls, but I've been watching him regularly for like a few years now. And Garnt, I actually found a bit more recently through the Trash Taste podcast when they all started it. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below when you guys started watching them, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm sure a lot of you will be new, and there's more fun anime content coming very soon, and I'm very much inspired by the Trash Taste guys, so maybe I'll be making content that you also enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.